Good morning. Oh God, what just happened? I've already dropped the mic, so I'm gonna put it in first gear on my actual shifter. Actually, we're using flappy paddles today, but I put it in first gear because when I press the button to start recording, it shifts a gear, and I don't have HUD on, so we're not gonna know what gear we're in actually. So we'll get it. Yeah, we'll get it to reverse. Alright, let's see. Okay, that was. Is it? Not the best thing ever. So I've already started my day off with, dropping the mic or trying to move the monitor and then just destroying the mic. It's been a day. I don't know. I wasted like 45 minutes on the phone with. Oh well, I guess hold on. I wasted 45 minutes on the phone with FedEx yesterday for the lady to be like, oh hey, like yeah, your thing's been at the Dollar General since Saturday, and then I go and get it, and the box is it's been opened, and the lady at the Dollar General can't really do anything. This is one of I don't know, I guess my favorite cars. I think we're gonna go with this instead of the wheel, just because. Oh, I can see my gears in here, nice. Just because this looks a little bit cleaner, I guess. Yeah. I don't have any points from a book today. I'm actually gonna focus on trying to drive a little bit. I get a feel for it. So yeah, things have just been very cursed for me. I have my Fanatec e-brake. As it turns out, it's not a standalone thing. For $150, you're not going to be able to use that unless you also have Fanatec pedals or a Fanatec wheelbase. And it doesn't really say that anywhere. To be honest, there's not very good information on this at all, and it's great. The only way I could figure that out was just kind of on my own after I bought it and everything. So, but I guess it just comes down to I'm stupid, and then FedEx lost my package. I wanted to take that left. I keep seeing the signs like. This is also my problem in real life. I miss roads in real life. Not often, but more often than I'd like to. You know what I mean? You know. This isn't exactly an old man car. I mean, I'm a bit of a Lexus fanboy. I'm a huge Toyota fanboy. You know what I mean? I want to take turns. I feel like I end up on the same road a lot. One thing I've noticed, if I do end up using the flappy paddles, it just makes life so easy. Because I got two hands on the wheel, man. I mean, that was a bad excuse, but like I got two hands on the wheel, you know. So, after I spend another $50, essentially, because I need about a $2. I need about a $2 dongle. It's gonna cost me $20. And then I'll end up paying $30 in shipping somehow, and then it'll be lost for 2 weeks. So after I get that, then the e-brake will work. So I'm kind of just annoyed as can be about the whole thing, and I'm done worrying about it. I don't intend to order this core anytime soon. Kind of just annoyed with the whole situation. It's my fault. FedEx also screwed me, and I'll be honest with you, Fanatec kind of screwed me too. There's a lot of things with the website that were just janky, and it's hard to even find information on it. So it's just the whole thing. I don't know. I was pretty upset with the whole thing. I don't know that I will buy any more Fanatec products. It's just not labeled properly. Certain things I just feel like are for people that have so much disposable income that they don't care. Like I don't know. Like I care. Like it matters to me. It's a problem to me. No, doing all the wrong things there. I'm going for the e-brake that's not an e-brake because it's a clutch. I gotta use the clutch. Oh my god, it's somehow making it worse. Hold it, hold it, hold it. I had to jam on the gas so hard there. I was like, I'm not dying anymore. I'm done with dying. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm just kind of annoyed with the whole situation. Like, it just seems like I'm constantly getting screwed over. I don't know. It's my fault, right? Like, but at the same time, it's like you have almost no linked information about the shifter. When I Google it, nobody else seems to have any real issue with this because everyone just got Fanatec everything. I was like, well, obviously I have the Fanatec shifter if I have the Fanatec breeze. Hey, good for you. Good for you, brother. Good for you. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, just annoyed, man. It is what it is. It's my fault. I'll have to solve the problem later on when I get time. And like I said, I'm just annoyed that I don't know. I'm just too stupid to know how to do certain things. I'm just not gonna buy myself the thing right now. Like, we're gonna learn to drift without the e-brake. I learned to drift without the clutch, and now I'm gonna learn to drift without the e-brake. And then at some point I'll just have the e-brake functionality again, right? Okay, that's a man. At some point I'll have e-brake functionality again. I hope I didn't like round robin and take the exact same road out of town somehow, because I rounded the block a couple times. I just hope I didn't. See, I gotta get used to using the clutch when I shift, man. My car is unhappy for sure. Yeah. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but at some point I'll have an e-brake. I don't have it right now. I took it out of the box. I looked at the cords. I'm like, oh, this doesn't work. I spent like an hour looking around online of what to do, and it was hard. There was nothing about an adapter. It said like, oh, you're gonna need to either have the pedals or the CSL pedals, or you're gonna have to have this, or you're gonna have to have the specific wheelbase. I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. Like, there's no way. Or just have the shifter and plug it into the shifter. And I'm like, I'm not spending another $250 on a shifter. And it's like, oh no, sorry, you forgot to order like the tiny piece or whatever. There's probably something up there, but oh, you forgot to order the tiny adapter piece unless you use this by yourself. And now I guess I also have more of an understanding of why like nobody seems to have the Fanatec e-brake on their own. Like, people usually have the USB e-brake, or they have the Thrustmaster e-brake, like, or if they have a full Fanatec rig, they have the Fanatec e-brake. You don't see very many people with just the e-brake. I don't know. Like I said, I will figure it out at some point. Soon. Work kind of sucked yesterday. They had me with my homeboy Leonardo for the first half of the day, and then so it was this weird thing where it's a line I've worked before. It's a line I actually know pretty well, but then for the first 4 hours I have Leonardo, my homeboy. You know what I mean? Someone who I know he's got my back, right? I know he's got my back, and realistically, I got his back. And, you know, I'm doing, not to say the brunt of the work, but I'm doing a decent bit of the work, because I don't mind doing the extra work as long as I have capable people to do the other stuff, right? And then I got Jim on the, I'm bloody. Yeah. Then I got Jim over there to do the other stuff for me. So he kind of knows what he's doing, even though he doesn't work this line most of the time, but he knows what he's doing. And we got an idiot, which is like, alright, we got one idiot that doesn't know what he's doing. Totally new guy, the annoying hippie. I'm like, alright, that's okay. It's not the worst thing ever. I'll grab this real quick. Because I'm here. Like, if I can see something, I'll grab it. But as far as just, like, investigating the situation when I get somewhere, it's like, I don't know. So we got that. And then after lunch, like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes for the last break, 30 minutes for the last break. They take Leonardo away. They give me like, or no. At lunch, they take Jim away. They throw him over to do something else. Probably to run an oven or something. And it's like, all right, cool. And then they give us a complete novice who's never been there. And I don't really want to deal with it. And yeah. So I just give him to the hippie, and I'm just like, hey, he's never been over here probably. You're probably going to have to show him everything. So he tries to do that. And then it's like, okay, that works a little bit, even though we're having issues. But the thing is the two operators that have to do the other stuff, like, well, they know, like, we know what we're doing. Oh, God, I'm holding the clutch. That's my problem. And then it just, like, coasts. So we know what we're doing, and we're constantly just solving through tech issues because they're constantly breaking things for us. Breaking our things, breaking their things, all types of things. Right? So me and my homie are able to work through it because we know what we're doing. We work this thing a lot. And then they take him away about 20 minutes before the last break, and they give me Jim. And Jim's never worked over there, like not in the spot that, like not on the spot with me. So I'm like, bruh, I don't know what that was. I'm holding the e-brake, or I'm holding the stupid clutch. So I have to teach him the entire job. Plus, we have that one guy that's not, you know, he's built. Oh God, I'm going so slow that they're just doing it. Yeah, so we have the other guy that doesn't. I'm holding the clutch. No. Okay, you're gonna see a dirty thing. Okay, rewinding is the one thing I'm allowed to have on. Okay, hold up. Stop. Drop. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. So awkward. I don't want to fly up the cliff anymore. I just want to live up here. Come on! I bet you that it redid the thing. No, it didn't. I just have to. I'm making it. It's okay. This is pain. Oh my God. I deserve this for coming out here, I guess. So yeah, I gotta teach Jim everything. The other guy's got that complete idiot with him, and they're just breaking stuff left and right. And it's taking us forever to make pieces because Jim has no idea what he's doing. I have to literally teach him everything, and then the idiots over there are breaking all of our crap. So I can't even, like, produce anything, and it's really not my fault. Like, I don't know. And then the one supervisor that I don't like, that's a complete D-bag, is like, on me. I'm like, hey, yo, like, my things are lighting up rojo. Like, they're breaking this, that, and the third. Like, I don't know what you want from me. And then they give me, this other dude who's, I don't know, alright, he's kind of like in my essay or whatever. He comes over to help me, like, start working on stuff, and, yeah, it was a whole thing. And then as soon as he got over there, nothing broke, which it was like, I told Jim, I'm like, hey, yo, make sure you're spraying extra hard like that other idiot was so that you're breaking all my sensors. Like, come on, bro, like, don't let the Hispanic dude come over here and start running it and everything works now. That just makes us look bad. So, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, it's one of the things where it's like, you can't win sometimes. And I kind of just don't care. I'm just there to get that money, man. Like, that's all it even comes down to. Is I need this money for survival, for progression, to make progress in my life. But I hate my job, man. I don't go in there and try and sabotage unless they start screwing with me. You start screwing with me, you're gonna get sabotaged, alright? I'm not to be played with. There's certain people you don't play with, and severely mentally ill people with nothing to lose are people you don't play with. Alright, that's just annoying, man. Just kind of a crappy day, but like, just made it through, man. Made it through, got home. Did a little bit of the Seto course of drifting yesterday. I think I uploaded one of the laps, but I also played on like Brooklyn Park and stuff. This weekend I'm gonna work on, getting used to trying to use a whatever Logitech mic. See if I can, get the levels working nice and everything on that. I would do it now because again I'm not giving my HyperX mic because it's just hanging on the edge of the table. But I also don't want to stress myself out. Try and do something like right this second. Like during the week, like everything just sucks and it's all hard enough to the point where it's like I need to just focus on like sleeping, taking care of like my bills, my priorities, and everything else is like the extra. And my views also, I don't know, maybe, who knows. My views aren't doing like super great, not that they've ever been doing super great. But part of me wanted to give up yesterday, not that, no, not that it really matters. I have to try not to give up. Like, I don't want to give until November or whatever, and then it's like a year, and then after that, I'm gonna stop doing that. And I'll put all the videos into a section, everything will get playlisted somehow, I guess. And then after that, I'll just focus on doing videos when I want to, videos when I feel that they're worth doing, I guess. But I wanted to try and do a year of just like daily videos. But I think the problem with that is that, you know, my base content level wasn't good enough, or I guess just the content itself wasn't good enough. So I just have to, you know, work on things as I go and just try not to give up. Like, I'm always so bad about wanting to give up because I just feel like, I don't know, I'm not worth enough. I was thinking about it yesterday. I know this sounds wrong. Like, it's like a personal preference thing. Like, I like big white women. Alright, like, you know, I like other, you know, like other women, like big Latina. You know. I also like, you know, big black girls, as long as they don't have like weaves and stuff. I really don't like the weave. The weave is not cool. It's very, I don't like the fakeness of it. But I just like thick women, right? Like, that's, I guess, where I was going with that. That's just super proud about. I like thick women. And I don't know if it's like a self-esteem thing or like, or what. Like, I don't know, man. I didn't press that. I so didn't press that. I don't think. That hurt, man. No, I can't. I'm not gonna know gear, man. Oh, dude, you can see the wing actuating too. I thought that was so cool when I first seen, like, when the Lexus LF8 came out and they had the wing actuation. I'm just like, that is so cool. I'm pretty sure they did it before Bugatti. I have a hard time with, like, I don't know, time frame. Everything's, you know. Depending on what you're doing, you might experience time at different intervals than other people, and my concept of time is probably much different than other time. I just remember when this car came out and the wing went up and down on its own and had active air. I'm like, that's so cool. I gotta try and work on not being so just like full on, full off on my pedals and stuff too. I think that's another big issue I have. The whole, I don't know, I kind of almost jumped off the topic because I don't want to make anyone who might still be uncomfortable. I don't know if it's like a self-esteem issue where I still see myself. I don't know if that's all I think I deserve or something, not to be mean. But it's just like, that's always what I've liked, and I don't know if it's like just a personal preference thing, or if it's just like, I don't know, I think that's what I deserve, or that's what I used to be was a bigger guy, I don't know. Oh god! That's the first, like, I've really kind of rubbed myself off. What is it? Okay, I thought it was a water thing. I don't know. Just one of the many issues and things that I have. I guess that technically that the Rally DLC came out today. I'm not really gonna worry about it. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I probably need to try and eat breakfast. I'm really bad about just like not eating and not taking good enough care of myself. But yeah, I don't know. On the weekend, like I say, I'll probably try and do like 1 or 2 videos, and they'll be titled differently too. They'll just be like gameplay videos. I think that'll be it. I just want to do like a little, you know, fun drive. Like I enjoy just driving. Like, it's fun. I really need to train the muscle memory of just everything, like where the gears are, using the clutch, just everything. So I really just need to practice. You know, this is good practice for me. I love that I can see my gears in the car. It just makes it so much better. Yeah, like earlier I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, oh man, I really wish that I probably should have just bought the like content for Assetto Corsa so I could just play No Hesi and stuff like that. But to be honest, this is pretty fun too. Like, this is actually pretty good. Oh no, I think it was first gear too. No, it was in second. It was right. still trying to practice the drifting a little bit. I just really need a car that's like low horsepower, I think. And that's kind of how I would feel that out. Like the BRZ, I almost could feel it out, but then I don't know why I went down. I wasn't trying to go down here. I didn't use the clutch there. That's why it sounded terrible. There we go, clutch. Yeah, the BRZ, it was like up high. It had power because I put a turbo on it and I switched some of the stuff around to be like drift stuff. So like it was okay, but then like the low end just wasn't there. What? I didn't shift into sixth. I didn't double tap that either. I pressed the clutch and I single tapped into fifth. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, we're dead. I mean, I'm dead and he's dead. I mean, I'm on the wrong side of the road, so it's probably my fault, but must be like a drift zone or something that they're doing. But yeah, I need to practice more drifting on this. Like Assetto, I'm way more on in Assetto because I just put so much time into it. I know what I throw my tires at, and I have an idea of like what I'm trying to feel for. So like in Assetto, the clutch actually kind of works for me. Like I'm getting a more of a feel for it. Like I have a better understanding of like what it does, and I can clutch kick into a corner and stuff, and it's pretty good. In this game, it's not so much. In this game, I'm more just like trying to train myself. Like, hey yo, you need to use the clutch. Hey yo, you gotta, what gear are you in? You gotta shift properly. But yeah, I think that'll do it. Like I don't need like this 30 minutes or whatever. Like some of the other ones. Let's see if I can bust out like a little drisky, little donut. Well, I like that. Oh, well, I already had it. Alright. I don't know. Also, I put the drift cam on this that tracks like where you're looking and stuff. I don't know how it is. Yeah. Thanks for watching me on the watch. Yeah, appreciate you. Let's see if my day gets any better or any worse as I go more today.